Hello all, welcome to the program today. My name is Vara and this is Gulshan.
Hi.
Probably know Gulshan more than me.
That's okay, we'll work together anyway. So
today we'll go through for the ones who are coming for the first time, we will go through the self-realization process, if you can walk us through that.
Okay.
We'll just 1 second.
If it's your first time, we will take you through the self-realization, as Vara mentioned. If you have been here before, not to worry, because there's more coming your way as well.
Yeah. So I'll put the slides of the different places in the energy, in the subtle system and so on. So if you can give a bit of an introduction, Gulshan, and then
okay,
I'll put the slide up.
Sure. Okay, so we'll just talk very briefly for the first timers, explain a little bit about this chart behind us. For those of us who have been attending before, that's okay too, because it just helps to consolidate a little bit of knowledge. You don't have to remember it, but it's just to give you a very brief idea of the subtle system within us. This is the only meditation that allows you to connect with your mothering energy, the Kundalini, which is situated at the base of the spine. And this meditation was started by Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, the lady in the photograph, in 1970. She was concerned about where humanity was heading, the unhappiness amongst the people in the East and the West, and also a lot of seekers being led astray by a lot of people pretending to be gurus, but not really actually being beneficial to them. So she decided to really bring this on very quickly, and the speed with which also that she decided to allow us to receive self-realization. So Shri Mataji spent her time, her life, traveling around, giving programs like these and giving en masse realization to people. And she did it for free. There is no charge in Sahaja Yoga. So basically what happens is she developed a way by which the Kundalini, that is situated in the base of the spine, in the triangular bone area that you see on your chart, the Kundalini comes up. And as she comes up, she energizes, replenishes, and repairs the energy centers within us, which are the chakras. And as she comes up, also are 2 balloons past the number 6 chakra, which is called forgiveness. The 2 balloons, the ego and the superego, are brought down. The pressure of thinking, which we are so wrapped up in these days, thinking about the future, dwelling and worrying about the past, those two big fears or balloons within us are brought down, and as the Kundalini rises and comes up through the top of the head, the fontanelle bone area, which is another word that the Greeks used, fontanelle, as well as the sacrum bone. So the Kundalini comes up through the fontanelle bone area, and that allows us to receive a connection with the power that manages this world. And also, really importantly, is it allows us to be in meditation. So you're not thinking about the past or the future, you're in meditation. And when we achieve that state, our personality disorders or extremes in our personality are also brought into balance. So it's a major win-win, and we also feel the state of our chakras on our fingertips. So that's the basic gist of Sahaja Yoga. It's one thing to talk about it, but it's a really good thing to experience it and feel it within yourself. And that's what we're going to do soon. Will we do that right away, Vara?
Yep. So I'll share the steps that we're going to do, so you can.
Okay.
So there you go.
Sure. Okay. So for those that, if you lose your way, just watch on your screen. The steps are there. And for those on sitting here before us, great, you've got your shoes off. For our participants on Zoom or YouTube, it'd be grateful if you could please take your shoes off. You can sit as you like, comfortably, wherever you wish. We will use our right hand and place it on the left side of our body on various energy centers and energize them and awaken them. I would request everyone if you could close your eyes, because it just helps us to bring our attention inwards. If you do prefer to keep your eyes open, you're welcome to watch the flame and Shri Mataji's photo. It helps to settle the thoughts. Otherwise, just watch the screen if you get lost, but otherwise I will guide you. And we just close our eyes, hands in our lap, palms up, and we are going to place our right hand on the left side on our heart. This is where we are going to start.
Just a minute, Gulshan. So after this follows silent meditation with music, so you can
continue with that. Great. Okay. So it's not going to be too long. Bear with us and hang in there, and it's going to be very nice. So we just close our eyes, bring our attention inside, watch your breathing for a moment or two, because you're going to receive something so special, and it's going to be rather effortless as well. It is easy as the name Sahaja Yoga. And here we're going to address our mothering energy within us, so you can ask quietly within yourselves. And the first question we ask is, am I the spirit, and what is my purpose on this earth? This is a really important area within us for our evolution, our spirit. We are going to just work on the left side of our body, which is the side of emotions, using our right hand, which is the hand of action. And now just move your hand all the way down to where the leg meets the body. So in the crease where the leg meets the body on your left-hand side, this is the area of pure desire and pure knowledge within us. And the Kundalini is waiting. And all we have to do is ask her. So here we ask the mothering energy, the Kundalini within us, to please give me the pure knowledge. And please express your ardent desire. It is your desire that will make the Kundalini awaken and rise. Your desire. It's all up to us. So we use our desire with all our heart. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge. And now we're going to bring a hand up under the heart area on our ribs on the left-hand side. This is the area of self-mastery within us. And Shri Mataji did want us to become our own masters, our own teachers, so that we don't have to rely on peer pressure, on public opinion, but we become our own masters within ourselves. So here we're going to affirm a few times, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am my own teacher. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am my own master. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am my own teacher. We place the hand back on our heart on the left-hand side. This is the area of the spirit within us. And the spirit is a steady source of joy. It is not being happy or unhappy the very next moment, but it is just silent, quiet joy within us. So we're going to affirm that quality within us by saying a few times, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the spirit. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the spirit. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the spirit. I am not my mind, my fears, my worries, my thoughts. I am the spirit. Mother Kundalini, I am the spirit. And now take your right hand and place it on the left-hand side of your neck. And as you do that, just move your head towards your right shoulder. This is a really important chakra within us as well. And here we are going to let go of the guilt that we carry within us. Some of us tend to do that more than the others. And it is not necessary. So here, quite confidently, we surrender the guilt that we carry unnecessarily. So the affirmation here to strengthen this chakra is, I am not guilty. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. I am not guilty. I am not guilty. And now please place your right hand on the forehead. And as you do that, just apply a little bit of pressure with your fingertips and the palm of your hand to the sides of your forehead. You could also just cradle your head into your hand. And here we are going to forgive one and all in general. So don't have to think of any particular situation or circumstance or a person. In general, we are going to say a few times, I forgive everyone. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. And now we place our hand at the back of the head. And as you do that, just tip your head up towards the sky. And here we're going to forgive ourselves. Mother Kundalini, for all my mistakes, towards my spirit, towards my ascent. Please forgive me, and I forgive myself. Mother Kundalini, please forgive me, and I forgive myself. And I forgive everyone. Now for the last chakra on the head. This is the big jump that we're about to head on to achieve our self-realization. Please place your right hand, the palm of your right hand, on top of your head, the soft part, onto nail, bone. This is where we are going to apply a little bit of pressure on the scalp. And as you do that, just lower your head forward. Hand is still on your head. And we are going to rotate our hand in a clockwise direction. And the movement of your hand is starting from your left, forward, to your right, to your back, towards your left, forward, right, and back. That's the movement of your hand. And as you do that, and this is where Shri Mataji respects our freedom. So we have to ask, so she can bestow this great gift upon us. Mother Kundalini and Shri Mataji, please give me my self-realization. Please give me my self-realization. Please give me my self-realization. And for those of us who have been attending this program, you can ask Mother Kundalini, please strengthen and establish my self-realization. Please strengthen my connection. Please establish my connection. And please let me feel the presence of the Kundalini on top of my head. Keeping your eyes still closed, if you just bring your right hand back on your lap. And as Vara mentioned, we are just going to go through a very short meditation, and you don't have to do anything. All you have to really do is watch that space on top of your head where we had a hand a moment ago. That's all. No thoughts. Just watching that space on top of our head. See how you feel on your hands.
You see, in Sahaja Yoga, you are not given any mantra or anything. There's nothing like giving you into a big course, like teaching you one after another any mantra or anything. It's not like that. What you have to know, where the Kundalini is, how it is moved, where it is, what is the chakra catching, and what is the mantra. It doesn't take anything. Hardly it takes about a week for you to understand the whole thing. But gradually as you start using it, you become proficient and you know how to do it for yourself and for others. There is not much of a thing like a child. When he comes up a little age, it starts picking up language because he has a built-in capacity to create sound. And he does it. In the same way, once you get it, when you get the cool breeze in your hand, you learn it by using it. You understand it yourself. You become yourself quite proficient, and you will be amazed how fast you learn this. You don't have to learn it just like a science book or anything. Just start learning it, that this is the chakra it is catching, because now, say, for example, this chakra is catching. Right side. Now there's a mantra for this, is of Shri Krishna. Say, this chakra is catching. Here, then this is the mantra of Jesus Christ. Like that. You must know the mantras and the chakras. But the chakras you just know as absolutely a knowledge, which is built in your nerves. You just feel it. This is, now this gentleman is saying it's hot here. Alright, what is that? Hot here means what? That the Sahasrara at the left side. First it was the Sahasrara on the right side. Now on the left side is there. So that means there is a mantra for that. And that one must be used. If you use that mantra, this will be cleared. Alright? That is how you have to know. And that's why I said it takes time for people sometimes to establish, because first you have to know it and then use it.
I'd like to ask a question about mantras.
Mantras, yes. Now we have got different centers, and all these centers have got different deities. As I told you, Lord Jesus Christ is here, Moses is here, Krishna is here. We have a chart of that. Now, on different chakras, we have different deities. Come forward. You come forward and see. All right? All right. Just let him see. You can pass it on. You can.
Maybe
somebody.
there's another chart.
Another
Do we
chart.
have
All
any
right.
more?
We have books. You see, why not give them books?
The books are with them, Mother. They could have the other book.
You open the books. You have got the chart in the books. Can you see? These are small books just meant for the beginner. See? Now here, this is all given in short. Now this is the chart you have to follow. You can pass it on to people.
If you didn't get one, just take another one now and you can follow it through. Pass some outside through the window, please.
Give this to the gentleman also who wanted. You've got it.
I got it here.
Oh, I see. You also take. Now, so the mantras are according to the chakra that is in problem. Supposing your Nabhi chakra is not all right? And if you start saying the mantra of this one is no use, so you must know what center is catching from your fingers. Now you can make out here in this chart, if you see on this side, we have got written the numbers according to the centers on this side. If you see it clearly, now these are the numbers of the centers. Alright? So then, and also here it is written in this chart, what are the different deities. Now, all these deities should be first understood, where are they, and when you have to say the mantras, what you have to do is to coin it into a proper Sahaja Yoga mantra. Have you given that?
It's not in these books, Mother. No.
But they will tell you. The pattern has to be like this, which says whatever is the thing is woven into the complete. I mean, you are to be recommended, isn't it? Somebody has to say. So you have to say that I am the one who has given you this knowledge. So just you have to use that particular thing, which they will give you the pattern, which is very simple.
Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha.
Use these names of these deities, different deities accordingly, and gradually you will be amazed that it will work out. But when you come here, they will tell you it's very simple. It's very simple. But you must know where the chakras are. First of all, you must become sensitive. So I would suggest that you must start using olive oil for your fingers and for your toes. See, rub it nicely. Make your fingers sensitive. Because of various things, our hands have become gross. See, to feel it better, use some nice olive oil, massage it nicely. And sometimes if you wear the gloves in the night, they can soften it also. You must soften. Soft hands are better. And the nail should not be very long, not very badly cut sort of thing, you see. And they are to be properly done. So that when you use on others, they should not feel hurt with your nail. But for yourself also, you should not have very right hand specially, because you will have to use it like this here. Say you have a Vishuddhi chakra. Then you will have to use your Nabhi chakra like that. So what actually is the matter with you is to be first realized. So first you have to understand yourself. What is your problem, what you are suffering from, and then how to correct it. If you could find out how to correct it and what is your problem, then it is the easiest thing is to coin a mantra to improve yourself. Alright? It's very simple. Now you have met me only a day back I should say. But you will be amazed, the knowledge that you will have now about yourself will be tremendous. So first is self-realization, means you know yourself. Once you know yourself, you start knowing others, because we are all collectively conscious. Those who are realized souls become aware of others. For this, when you meditate, you find out first of all what is the matter with you. But not mentally you resolve it. Through your vibrations and mantras. Mantras are very important for Sahaja Yogis. If these mantras could be said loudly is better in the beginning. That is why in privacy you can do all these things. In your room you can work it out. You just take a proper place to sit down, keep the photograph before you, and just feel your vibrations. Where are you catching? Alright, then you know how to remove your catches. Without thinking, try to do them. Then say the mantras on different chakras wherever you are catching, first of all. First of all, ascertain them. Need not say all the mantras. Only say the mantras in that part with your heart. Those who think that by saying mantras morning till evening, they are going to achieve much, they are sadly mistaken. It's all mechanical then. So many people have a habit of all the time shouting mantras. It's not habit. Mantras should open your chakras, otherwise it has no meaning. They should be used properly at key points, with great respect, with great understanding, and then allow them to open your chakras, by which you take the water in of that great thing known as Kundalini. May God.
Sorry, Gulshan, I swapped the order.
That's okay.
So I was trying to find an analogy for all these tools we have in Sahaja Yoga. So people come, like ourselves, we came over the years, and then Shri Mataji has given all this knowledge of foot soaking and ice treatment, using different elements in our mantras. I was thinking, Sahaja Yoga, if you imagine it to be a power drill, if you get the power drill, very valuable tool, you keep in the house, and you feel that every time there's a problem, if you feel that I have the power drill, it doesn't go and fix itself. You have to go and do something. I feel Sahaja Yoga tools are very similar to a power drill. Mm-hmm. They can stay dormant in a shelf, and we feel good about, I have this knowledge. I'm so lucky. I'm the chosen one. I have all this knowledge. But that doesn't help. And I feel over the period of time, with that attitude, can probably also take you away from Sahaja Yoga. So every time we feel, when we are blessed with the realization process, which the mankind has never got in such an easy, simple way, perhaps we don't value it as we should. So in those terms, like Shri Mataji was saying also, you can't take mantras morning till evening.
True.
For example, you can't use the power drill to eat your dinner and lunch and breakfast, everything. You can't use that tool for that sort of stuff. So if for the ones who've been coming, for the ones who just arrived to get your self-realization, sorry, we have some visitors, so let them come in.
That's okay. If I can just add to that, it's quite interesting because there is the outside process, and then there is the internal process. You can't just have one or the other, and there's got to be a balance as well.
Yes.
And this Sahaja Yoga helps us to bring that balance where you need the outside, which is what we talked about, the subtle system, and then to feel the subtle system on your fingertips is an internal thing. Hello, welcome. And but then there's also about using those two wheels of the chariot, the outside and the inside.
Correct. Yes. Very well.
In balance to actually achieve thoughtless state.
Correct.
To to empower yourself a little bit
Right.
more.
So you have the inside, which is your meditation.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're pointing to.
Yeah, yeah,
And then the outside is these tools where you
that's right.
try and fix yourself. And often when you don't do them regularly, you lose practice, and you might be trying to meditate, and it's just not happening. You're not able to reach. And in that, sometimes it's a sort of I certainly do sometimes. So you get into this mental competition. When sitting here, I should be able to reach this thoughtless awareness. In that competition, we forget the signals that we're getting in the hands. Maybe this energy center is catching, which is the Ajna chakra. If that is catching, you can sit there for 200 years, nothing will happen. Then you can take the help of the deities. In this case, the Ajna chakra is the deity is Jesus Christ. Now, if you take his help, he clears it, and then the Kundalini goes up, and then you reach the thoughtless awareness. So perhaps I was thinking we could do a bit of a practical thing. Is we'll sit in the room.
Okay.
Maybe ask some of us, which ones are you catching? We'll not name anyone. We'll just say what the room feels, and then we'll try and clear with the mantra.
Okay.
So the mantra we just heard was of Shri Ganesha, who is the deity for the first energy center. Does that sound okay?
That sounds great. And welcome as well. I believe you've been here before. Yeah, great. Okay, fantastic.
So if we can put our both our hands on the lap. Let's bring our hand on top of the head, just to try and get our attention to the top of the head. So it's you could call it the geometrical center. The more time we spend in that center, the better it is. So let's try and bring our attention inside. Once you feel it is settled, you can bring your hand back to the lap. In our hearts, we can make a very humble request. So all this knowledge has been given to us by Shri Mataji. So it doesn't hurt to ask for help. We can ask in our hearts, Shri Mataji, please help me use these tools that you taught us. Now with our hands on the lap, just say a little prayer in our hearts. Mother, please help me feel the state of my energy centers, my chakras. After saying that, you can keep your attention on top of the head. Just observe. Observe which finger in either of your palms is feeling a slight discomfort. Discomfort could mean a little tingling sensation, heat, the finger moving by itself, and these three things usually cover the whole spectrum. Mother, please help me feel the state of my energy centers.
I can feel quite a few fingers.
All right, let's go. Which one?
Well, the right middle finger and then the left pointer finger.
Okay, so should we start with the left first?
Okay.
I know that one too.
Did you? Oh, that's good.
What's your name, sir? Kate. So we have Kate here in the room, and we have Gulshan. Both of them felt, which finger is it? The left. And that's not coincidental. When we are sitting in a room and we're all trying to reach the same destination, somehow you get unified and we feel that. So we have two words for the left index finger. So for the left index finger, the deity that manages it is, maybe we'll just say the same deity that's in the center, is Shri Krishna. So Shri Krishna in the Eastern philosophy has always been equated with diplomacy and sweetness. So typically those qualities do help this energy center. There is a left deity, there is a right deity, but we'll keep it to the center for today. So we can put the right hand on the left side of the neck. Nicely let your palm happily rest on the spine at the neck level. Here we can say a little prayer first. Say, Mother, please remove all the problems in my Vishuddhi chakra. It's the center number 5. And those who are here and who can say the mantras, let's say nice and loud, and those who can't yet, try and just listen to it with your attention on that energy center or on top of the head. Let's say the Shri Krishna mantra. Om Svameva Sakshat Shri Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Once again, we can say the prayer in our hearts. Mother, please remove all the problems in my Vishuddhi chakra. Let's put our hand back on the lap.
How does the finger feel?
Strong.
Mm.
I think I'll take my chance now. So I feel the left Agnya chakra.
I do too. Yeah.
All right, there you go. So we've got 2 words. How did you go, Mother? You have same? John? Right. Okay, do you feel this by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Let's-
this one.
Which one? That one?
The right pointer finger.
All right, well, we got all
And then
the...
that was as we were talking, so that must have been the connection.
It actually sometimes it does move. And let's do that energy center. This is... And I think in the modern society, this is the center that's you could say attacked quite a bit. If you just look at from a sales point of view, people want you to buy their product. It means they have to get into your head, literally. So that's the energy center. That is one aspect. The other aspect is forgiveness. When we hold a grudge against someone, I think it's almost a written guarantee that that energy center will get stuck. So let's do a little affirmation and then we'll take the mantra. And as I said, the deity for this energy center is Lord Jesus Christ.
And is this even when others don't forgive you?
Right.
Yourself, hey?
Yeah. Just had a disturbance. All right. So let's put our right hand on the forehead. And now when you're going to say this, please say this from the core of your being. Really mean it. And if your brain says, I'll forgive everyone in the world except this one person, that is, it's really trying to trick you. Because if you logically think you can hate someone as much as you like, they don't know it. In fact, you're giving control to them, which is kind of ironic. If you really don't like them so much, why do you give control to them? So let's try and be mature, and actually mature and smart, I'd say, and say, I forgive everyone including myself. Now, for a moment, reflect what you just said. I forgive everyone, including myself. Now, we do stuff which is against our spirit. And since God is the one who gives us our spirit, we should also seek forgiveness from God. So we put the right hand on the back of our neck, or back of our head, just right opposite the forehead, on the back side. Lift our head towards the sky, eyes closed. God, please forgive me for all the mistakes I have done in the past. Or simply, God, please forgive me. Place our hand back on the forehead in the front. Now we say the mantra of Shri Jesus Mary. Om Swameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's bring our hand back to the lap. Keep our eyes closed. Put our attention on top of the head. Just try and get into meditation for a few minutes. Once again, let's try and observe our palms, fingers on our fingers in our hands, and see how we feel. Usually at this stage, the catches start to clear. And keep our eyes closed. I'll just ask a question to John. So John, which energy center did you say you're catching? So John in the room feels he's catching on the right Swadhisthana, which is the thumb on our right hand. So that energy center is on the place where the leg meets the tummy on the right side, in that corner. So let's place our left hand there. So the deity for this energy center is Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati. We'll say the mantra for that energy center. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati. Om Swameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So one of the main reasons why this energy center catches is our thinking. So we can ask the deity again, Mother, please remove all the thinking that's going on in my system. Mother, please help me keep my attention on my spirit. Keep our eyes closed. The gentleman sitting next to them. Gentleman sitting next to John. Is there any particular energy center or finger you're feeling?
Pinky.
Pinky on your which hand?
Left.
Left hand. And sorry, what's your name? Thank you, Adam. So Adam is feeling a bit of a catch in his left pinky. It's the heart. Small organ in our body and small finger. So that's the sort of the memory technique. So we put our right hand on the middle center of the chest. Here we ask, Mother, please remove all the insecurities in me and make me confident. We want to be a bit more dramatic, then we say, Mother, please destroy all the insecurities in me. Mother, please let my spirit guide me. The deity for this energy center is Shri Durga Mata Jagadamba. Om Swameva Sakshat Shri Durga Mata Jagadamba Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Back on the lap. Please keep your eyes closed and attention on this top energy center, which you call the Sahasrara, on your fontanel bone. So there are something called Maha Mantras, the great mantra. So there are 3 of them. I'll play an audio. Try and listen to that from the top of your head. You know what I mean? So keep your eyes closed. In your hearts, you ask, Mother Kundalini, please help me keep my attention on top of my head. The moment where you almost feel guilty to break the silence, but if you try and observe how you're feeling at the moment on your fingertips. This is probably a simple test to tell yourself why it is worth spending time on this. It's like I feel pretty clear on the fingertips compared to when I came in.
When we started, also when we were trying to feel on our fingertips, there were quite a few fingers tingling and pinpricks, but that's cleared now.
It's How did you go, Kate?
What's the musical instrument when it's a big bass and it's a circle and they get the stick and hit it?
The gong.
Thank you. I felt the gong down here. It's at one point sharper inside. So that's definitely a good sign, isn't it? Thank you.
Oh wow, that's a good analogy. How did you go, Adam? I saw you were coming in and she made you raise the Kundalini.
And it's quick and effortless too. How quick is that to clear even quicker than brushing your teeth, really, in some ways.
I sometimes move it. If I'm going in between meetings, I just do that. And it's very good.
Yeah.
You know, I work in the corporate world and all these courses and stuff, there's like, so many times they tell you, you have to be calm, you have to be this, you have to be that. Yeah, I know all that. How do I do it? I think these tools sort of solve that issue. And just to recap, before you can show how to raise Kundalini, is conceptually we have two tools. One is a insight tool, which is a meditation. The insight tool is absolutely, you should not miss using that tool. Not even a single day. So you use that tool. And then the outside tool, which is in fact a toolbox, could be a mantra or a foot stroke or an ice pack. You have to use it as you need it. And usually the sign is when your brain is saying, it's okay, do it tomorrow. You definitely have to defeat it. Like, you come from work, lots of meetings, and you're basically buggered when you come home. And like, nah, I just want to sleep. Or it's my favorite news. Or I'll just watch one episode of Netflix of some show and then sleep. Between those two is have your moment of what's the word? Moment of the test. You're going to fail that test, you're going to pass your test. If you pass that test, next day is going to be much better, for sure. And then you pass that test for a few days, the brain will actually figure it out. It's not worth missing this treatment because next day is going to be I don't drink anymore, but I remember those hangover days. So you can remove your next day's hangovers. So that is how you use the outside tools. Sometimes when you come home, maybe you sit for 10-minute, 5-minute meditation, 10-minute meditation, you feel fine. Go to bed. So that's how we need to use these tools, I think.
I agree with you. Sometimes it's actually harder, but the moment, if you come home and get it done straight away, the rest of the evening works so much better. But on the other hand, if you don't, and then the mind says, nothing really, you managed it today, so you can manage it tomorrow, and it builds up, and you build up this big mountain of, can't do.
Can't do it.
Yeah, so.
As they say in Hindi, no chit. Like if you miss that treatment, especially, if you're living alone, it's a different story. But if you live with a family, your own spouse or kids, it's very likely that you'll say something stupid in that tiredness, and then you'll have to clean that mess for a few days. So it's better to, what's the word? It's better to be proactive than being reactive. And then these really help. Gulshan has been doing it for years. Myself, John, Madhav, Surendra, everyone in this room does it. And we're almost perfect, are we? No?
Well, no, I would say, but it's easier to deal with things. It's so much easier. That's how I feel. Yes. Because you seek the help, and because it helps you, it just makes handling things a lot easier. So, and every day is a new day. Every day you go out and you meet people, and lots of reactions and emotions, and then you just wash them out and get on with it. So, but as Vara says, it is really important to meditate and clear out. It's a bit like the spark's been lit, and to keep that flame continuing and get stronger, or the tree within you to nurture, you have to water it with meditation every day.
And all these analogies are playing in my head today. It's like, why take million stairs when you can take the lift? I think these treatments are a bit of a lift. It's very quick.
Yeah, agree.
All right. So can you show how to raise Kundalini?
Let's do that. So this is something quite simple, easy. We all do it, and it is quite beneficial also going out of the house, protecting yourselves. And also we do that before and at the end of our meditation. So left hand comes in front and the right hand rotates in the clockwise direction. So bring it in, take it out, and watch your left hand as you bring it up. Tip your head up towards the sky, bring your right hand up, and we tie a good knot. And we are going to do that 3 times for the 3 channels within our subtle system. Watching your hand, the attention's on your hand, bring it up, and we tie a good 2 strong knots on top of the head, because that's where we want our attention to be. 3 times. For the 3rd one, on top of our head again. That's raising your Kundalini and fastening it on top of our head. And now to protect yourself in a protective bond, and that the name is Bandhan, which literally means bond of protection, starting from your left, over the head to your right and back. That's 1. And we're going to do that 7 times for the 7 chakras within our body. And it is important to do it over the top of your head so that you're covering all the chakras within ourselves. I've lost count, so I'm going
5.
to watch Vara at this stage.
You're taking leading position.
When you're talking, you lose.
Which it makes me feel better when you're trying to think what does it better they do.
Yeah, more is okay.
Yeah, all right. Good to know.
More is good. Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for coming. I think
we're done for tonight.
For the onliners, we'll play a bit of video.
So you're welcome to continue meditating. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next week again.
See you.
And lovely to have you both.
I'm sorry to be late. I typically
you.